YouTube? It's Above Average Cody, and yesterday the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer reveal trailer dropped, and you probably already know that, or you flat out do not care. Well, regardless, I wanted to make a video talking about it. Of course, I have always been a massive Call of Duty fan with the recent switch to, obviously, Halo Infinite. However, I feel this is the most excited I've been to talk about a Call of Duty game pre-release because this is the most unbiased I have ever been. Despite loving the franchise, Vanguard was so bad, and I hated it so much, I'm like, there's no way it gets worse. Well, Modern Warfare 2 completely drove me out of the franchise, and now we are looking ahead to Modern Warfare 3. I want to talk a little bit about the trailer. I'll be jumping around on it in the background of the video here. Again, you can find this on the official Call of Duty channel or just about anywhere on YouTube because people are making a pretty big deal about it. The first thing I will say, they kept flaunting the 2-year cycle with Modern Warfare 2. It's going to be a 2-year game. It's going to be amazing. We're not going to make you buy another one. And here we are buying another one. Right off the rip with that, I'm pretty disappointed. But also I'm not because Modern Warfare 2, again, was not an amazing game. I will say, as you've been watching this in the background, the vibe I am getting from just this reveal trailer, guys, it's just, there's not much to go off of here. I really get a feeling they are finally keeping the good things about Call of Duty and getting rid of the things that we really do not need in Call of Duty. And the first and biggest elephant in the room is the maps. You can see in the background, the best is back. They are bringing just tons of the greatest, iconic, there you go, that's a good word, maps in Call of Duty history. Maps are arguably the biggest part of FPS games, unless you're a casual. If you're a casual, you do not care about the maps. But maps are so huge. We think back to the legendary Halo maps, the legendary COD maps, the legendary, basically any game that's been around for more than 10 years. There's these iconic maps, and it just feels like there has not been a new map that I would list as iconic. Be it the golden era where nothing will ever beat it, or be it map design, doesn't matter. It seems like game studios avoid just bringing maps back and just remaking them. Just do it. It's what the people want. It makes your job easier as a developer. Just do it. And that's what they're doing here. So that, right off the rip, is a massive W. Now, the next elephant in the room is the movement, which is kind of a good and a bad thing here. Now, you can see all this crazy stuff going on in the background with the mantling, the pistol out, the parachuting, all this crazy stuff, which I'll get into in a second. But I want to talk about what's been going around on the internet about Modern Warfare 3. And that is, it's basically Modern Warfare 2 movement, but they made it a lot smoother. So the jumping, the clambering, the sliding, it was so clunky in Modern Warfare 2 2022, so the most recent Modern Warfare 2. It was so clunky and bad and stale, and everybody was all excited to go back to classic movement, and my goodness, it felt like it was from 15 years ago. But from the clips that they've put out and what they've said about the movement, it looks a lot smoother, but it is very similar. Now, I said this was good and bad. The bad comes with, we don't really see any advanced movement, so you don't, obviously no jetpacks, nothing crazy. You could see the swimming in the background and things like that, but as for the movement in regular gunfights, it is very, very boots on the ground, so it's your basic run, your sprint, your slide. You probably won't be able to slide cancel and shoot, I really don't know, but that's also not a bad thing. It's bad in terms of a lot of people want advanced movement because they want a skill gap in Call of Duty. Activision does not want a skill gap in Call of Duty. I really don't know why. But the biggest thing here, guys, is the maps back in the day were designed for boots on the ground. So for this game to be boots on the ground is likely a good thing because the maps will play good. We saw this in Halo Infinite when people were Forge remaking the original Halo 3 maps, Halo 2 maps. They played very differently because back in the day, they were not made for the movement that was in Halo Infinite. So they had to make the maps bigger, adjust them on certain aspects, things like that. So I think the movement being still very boots on the ground and like Modern Warfare 2, but also smoothed out to be a little bit better. I think that's a really good thing. And now a couple of the other nuances. They're showing a lot of things like destructibles in the background of the preview. They're showing, again, swimming in the water. They're showing dual-wield weapons with cool cosmetics. And also finishing moves. You come up behind somebody. This came in, I believe, Modern Warfare 2019. And you can execute them. You can see the little cut sequences there where you do a little animation. And you basically just get the kill when you catch an unsuspecting person in multiplayer. It looks like they're keeping all of the good things that make Call of Duty, I don't want to say unique because every game does the same things now, but again, these cosmetics, guys, I say what you will about games and how crazy some of the cosmetics get, but I'm kind of with it. I like it. I have no problem spending $20 on a game for a pack if I'm going to be playing the game a lot and there's a lot of game to play. However, these lackluster, incomplete, short cycle games that want me to buy skins for $20, that's insane. It's criminal. But if you can make cool skins, make the game have a longer lifespan, and let me take them over to games like Warzone like they did in Modern Warfare 2019, I think that is really, really cool, and a lot of the camos look nice. I'm seeing a lot of the best kill streaks I've seen from, like, Call of Duty in the past. And like I said, I'm seeing a lot of the good, and it's like cliche good. It's like, oh, wow, people have been asking for that forever. Why is it just now being put in a reveal trailer? It's because, again, I'm getting the vibe that they are listening to the fans, and they are realizing how bad of a couple Call of Duties they've made, and they're finally trying to take all of the good from recent years to pair it with maps from past years to make a good Call of Duty game. And let me tell you guys, it's a little bit of hopium. I really do hope that this is in fact the case. I don't know what to expect. My hopes are extremely low. I'm not getting excited for this Call of Duty. I don't think it'll be worse than Modern Warfare 2 because I don't think it can get any worse if I'm being brutally honest with you guys. So I'm on the fence with this one, but from what I've seen in the reveal trailer, again, very early, very too soon to jump to any conclusions. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. It looks like a lot of the good things that made Call of Duty good in the past. Now, if they can just execute a good launch and not make it like a seeming cash grab where the game is really clunky and bad and stale and no skill gap and just unrewarding overall. I think this game, I'm not going to say it's going to be a hit because things have been stale for a really long time, not only in the FPS landscape, but especially in Call of Duty. I don't even know where I'm going with this, guys. I'm hopeful that they just do the good, stop trying to revolutionize gaming and revolutionize Call of Duty. You are Call of Duty. Make a Call of Duty game, and people are going to play it, including me. I'm excited to see what they do, but we'll have to wait till launch to really figure out. Well, actually, we'll be playing the beta, so we'll be able to make a little bit more extreme conclusions after the beta. But until then, guys, I'm staying on the fence. Hopium is high, but my expectations are very, very low with Call of Duty. So that does it, guys. Just want to talk about it. Again, I'm very unbiased. I don't care if it's good. I don't care if it's bad. But I'd prefer it to be good, not just because I'll play it, but because it's just better for the gaming landscape as a whole. But alrighty, guys, thank you so much for listening to me rant about the upcoming Call of Duty game. Again, multiplayer reveal trailer dropped yesterday. You can find it all over YouTube. But outside of that, guys, subscribe to the channel. Hit that cute little button down below. Helps me out a lot. Mostly Halo content, but I try to do videos on other games once in a while when there's a hot topic to be talked about. Leave a like on the video, guys. Leave a comment, channel memberships, all that good stuff. Thank you so much, guys. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next video.